Hello everybody, it's Patty here with episode 184. Today is March the 14th, 2022. On today's show, I have whips and hauls, so sit back and relax, grab your beverage of choice. I'm doing water today. Your craft of choice, and let's chat. So how was everybody's week? Mine was good. I went over and saw my mom. Friday night, the hubs came home from work kind of sick. He was sneezing and coughing a little bit. This is the time of year where he seems to get some type of cold. It doesn't matter. He gets it. So we didn't have the littles on Sunday because Saturday he spent the whole day in bed. So I figured that one more day of rest and relaxation was probably what was in order. He went to work this morning. Everything seemed fine. So it was a quiet weekend here at the casa because he was asleep most of the day and no littles on Sunday. So it was really quiet. I got a lot of stitching done, but I will talk about that in a second. The road is getting plowed as we speak. I'm hoping that the drop off between my driveway with the pile of snow that's on my driveway and the road is not too terrible, that I can still get in and out. There was one year where I did have to hire somebody to come in with a steer skiff, I think is what it's called, or steer skip, one of those, and he had to do the driveway so that I could get out because it was so bad. I'm hoping it's not like that this year since we did have a snow blower. So, other than that, I think that's all the exciting news for the week. Shall we get on with the stitching? I think so. Okay, so March has transitioned into Lady Mirabilia. And I have a lot done on her. Couldn't believe how much I had gotten done on her last time. But Monday of last week, I got some more of the dark color in. So that's what I'm working on right now. Yeah, this is on 32 count Haunted by Picture This Plus, which is a favorite of mine. If you've been with me for very long, I love Haunted. But that's where she's at. Yay! Okay. And then I pulled out my Rosewood Manor Stitch Along with Garon Stitchery group. And this is Turkish Delight. I'm stitching it on 32 count Stellar Lugana by Picture This Plus. And this Picture This Plus is a tighter Picture This Plus, so I'm only using one thread. So I finished the border up here. Yep, I got all the border done. I have the letter L in. I almost think this fabric is too dark, and I can't remember. This is Stellar. Yeah, this Stellar is too dark, but that's okay. I'm liking how it's turning out anyway. At first I was really worried that the C wasn't going to be able to be seen, and in true life you can see it, and you can see the L. But if you're going to do it in blue, I would get a lighter blue, or probably just do it in the red. But I'm not going to restart this. I'm just going to plow right through. So, yeah. It is kind of sad. Kind of wish now I had started it with the red because those two colors are just really close. But I'm hoping that once you get more color in there, you'll be able to see it easier. At least that's what I'm telling myself. Okay, and then I worked on my Whip Go project, which I've already done the Feather Fairy for the 2 days. So this is Gypsy Queen. And I'm stitching this, I think it's on 32 count milk chocolate, but I'm not sure. or it could be natural. So I worked on the feathers. I'm filling in, and I realized that there's still a lot of stitching up here that I skipped before I went down here. So I'm gonna fill that in. So all the light color up here is what I did last week. But she's big. I should backstitch her face before I move on. Maybe I will. I don't know. So I need one more stitching for now, and then when her month comes up, the 4 weeks will give me my 6 days that I need. Okay, and then I worked on my Kringles by Little House Needleworks. I'm stitching this on 30 count. Is this the Parisian Gray? I think this is the Parisian Gray by Access Commodities that I purchased from 123 Stitch. And I didn't work on this one a whole heck of a lot this last week. So I did finish the window. So the window is done, and I started putting the blocks in. But that's all I did. So I did the bottom half of the soldier here, and then the present. So I stitched on this on Thursday, and I had some errands to do, and I went and saw my mom, and I just didn't have a lot of stitching time, because I got to thinking that if I don't start working on Fright Night 3 days a week, full days, that I'm not going to get it done, because my pages, I'm just not getting as many pages finishes, so I need those days. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I grabbed Fright Night, charted by Gecko Rouge, art by Louis Johnson, 25 count, easy guide, 1/1, and I got a page finish. So this is my 4th page finish of the year. So like I said, if I don't start doing something soon, this isn't going to get done, and I really want to get it done. So I finished that page up there and started working on this page. So yeah, ooh, my needle's flopping around. But here is where this is at. I'm making good strides. I actually got, how many stitches did I did? Friday I did 700, Saturday I did 700, and Sunday I did 500. So I did a lot of stitching on this weekend. And so much so that I kind of got burnt out, and for 2 hours last night I pulled out Oh Feathers, which is another Rosewood Manor for the stitch along. And I'm just using, this is 32 count Witchold, so it's antique white Witchold. And I started, this is a center top start, so I'm just working my way down with just a few colors. So I finished this, and started on this motif. So of course there's fill-ins here that I need to do, but I want to get the base in, and then I will branch out from there. But that's what this, and this is using the called for Sulky's thread. And I am really happy that I took them off the spool and did an 18-inch. These are cut into 18-inch lengths. So if I have extra, I can just slide it back onto the ring instead of trying to figure out what I was going to do with it. So yeah, that works out really well for me. So my friends, that is all the stitching for this week. Excuse me. I got a lot of stitching done, especially on that Fright Night, because I also worked on it in the evenings too. So I really need to keep that up so I can get it done, because I really want that Fright Night done by the end of the year. So my purchase, this was the second pattern that I ordered from 123 Stitch, which is the Raccoon, and this is chart number 4 for the Year in the Woods by Cottage Garden Samplings. So this is the next one. I didn't order the floss for this one, so I will go back and do that later. So he is cute. I think this is going to be fun to stitch on. And since these are coming out a month ahead, I should be able to get the 12th one in November. So that'll be nice to get that all done, and then can start it in December. So that one might be the this series may be the only thing that I start in December, because I really need to whittle down my whip pile because it's huge. I've been watching other people's whips, and they are saying, "Oh, I have so many," and they have 30. Like, I got 56 now, because I found the Blue Dragon. I did find the Blue Dragon. I don't know if I told you guys that I found Blue Dragon. And of course this isn't listed or numbered, but yeah. I have way too many. Way too many. It's like, oh, why did I do that to myself? Because I like to start all the things. That's why, yeah. Well, I really don't have anything else to talk to you guys about. The plans are the same as every time. I'm really sorry that I seem to be working only on certain projects, and those are the only projects. Right now, I think it's going to be like, I'll pick the beginning of the month, and that's what I'm going to work on for the month. And then the next month it will change. There's always going to be Kringles, and there's always going to be Fright Night. Those are the two that are always going to be worked on every week, just so that I can get them done. The Mira Mondays are always going to be a Mira. Next year I've been really thinking about how to change some of this stuff up so that I'm not stitching on the same things constantly. So we'll have to see how that works out for me. I'm not bored with the stitching. I'm just afraid you guys are getting bored with the stitching, because it is always the same stuff. It's never really different. So I need to figure something out for you guys so that you're not bored and you'll come back. So if you're a new viewer, thank you so much for coming in and checking me out. I hope that you will like and subscribe and stay. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back week after week. I really do appreciate it. And I hope that you enjoy seeing my progress. And I hope that you enjoy some of the chatter that I do. I don't talk a lot about stuff that's going on. And this summer will be really interesting, because the remodel, he's going to the contractor on Wednesday. They're going to iron out some issues, and hopefully we'll be signing the contract really soon and starting to purchase things. So this room is going to change, because it's going to do some of the overflow that we need to hold, because we're getting a new stove. We're going to probably get a new refrigerator, a washer, dryer, a dishwasher. So yeah, there's going to be some big heavy things into this room. So my art room is going to go away for a while, but not just yet. It's going to be a little bit longer before it completely goes away. And then I will be getting it back, and then it will be just the art room. There will no longer be office supply in here, and a bed. The bed will not be in here. So yeah, I kind of will miss the bed though, because sometimes I come in here and sleep in the bed. Not very often, but once in a while I do. But I think that's all the rambling I'm going to do today. I hope that you guys are all safe and healthy and happy, and I hope that whatever you craft it to your heart's content. And I will see you next time.